Surprise and Merry Christmas! My name is Scott Dietrich and I want to welcome you to my Christmas Magic Extravaganza. Today, not only will you see magic, you will learn magic, you will even learn how to make this cool little balloon reindeer. So let's have some holiday fun. All right, it's now time for some holiday magic, and I've brought along a special guest. Actually, it's not Frosty, although he is very special. I wanted to have a little fun, so my guest is inside here. I wanted you to guess who it might be. And don't worry, I'll give you some clues. This guest is very famous. I mean, they saved Christmas. They saved Christmas with their nose that glows. You might have heard of them. Do you need any more clues? I don't think so. It's Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. That's right. We have Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. And what was that? No. Rudolph has a red nose, not a blue nose. What? Rudolph does have a blue nose? Oh my goodness, you're right! Rudolph has a blue nose! What happened? He must have got frostbite on the way down from the North Pole, but that's not good. What is Santa going to do on Christmas? We need to fix this, my friends. Here, I have an idea. We're going to take Rudolph and we're going to put him right here inside this envelope. Okay? Just like this. Now, what I need you to do at home is I need you to look around your room and look for anything you can see that is red, like my shirt, for example. Then cup your hand and rub your hand like this and get as much of that red as you possibly can. Then, on the count of 3, I'd like you to throw all that red right there at Rudolph's nose on the count of 3. Are you with me? Okay, I'm going to hide back here, and on the count of 3, you're going to throw the red right there, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, wow, that was a lot of red. Let's see how we did. Well, as you can see right there, that's not a red nose. My friend, that's a white nose. What happened to all the red you were going to throw? What? No, I don't have a red nose. Rudolph is supposed to have a red nose. What? I do have a red nose? Oh no! I must have got the red instead of Rudolph. This is quite a crazy situation here. I'm going to put Rudolph right over here for a moment. I have an idea. I'm going to take all that red that you so generously gave for Rudolph, and I am going to personally put it right back on his nose. So now Rudolph has a red nose that he can use to guide Santa's sleigh this Christmas. We did it, my friends. Whew, thank you so much. Now it is time for one of my favorite parts of the video, when I get to teach you how to do magic. That's right. You'll be able to entertain your friends and family during the holidays. And all you're going to need is a popsicle stick. Well, not just any popsicle stick. This is a magic popsicle stick. I mean, it might not look very magical. There's nothing on it, but we're going to try to fix that. I'm looking right now for a reindeer. As we just talked about a moment ago with Rudolph, Rudolph is a magical reindeer, and reindeer are magical creatures. Sometimes they're even invisible, and sometimes they're even in the same room. I caught one. I caught it. Can you see the reindeer? No? Well, it is pretty small right now, and it is invisible. But that's the cool thing about magic. We can take the invisible and make it visible. Can you see the little reindeer? Here, he's on both sides. There's a little reindeer right there. But I want to let him go, let him fly away and play with his friends, and now we're just left with a popsicle stick. Now, you might be wondering how I did that. Well, first of all, what I need you to do is grab a popsicle stick and a few markers, okay? So if you have those around, that would be great. Maybe you want to pause the video momentarily and grab those, and then we're going to learn this trick. Now, once you have them, we're going to be learning how to do the paddle move. That's right, the paddle move. This is kind of a little paddle, I guess. Now, on this side, there's nothing. But on the other side, I've drawn a little reindeer. Now, art is not my forte. I'm a magician, but I tried my best to draw a little reindeer. I'm sure you'll do much better than me. So what you want to do is take your popsicle stick and take a marker, and on one side, and on one end, I want you to draw a little holiday creature. It could be a reindeer, it could be Mr. Claus, Mrs. Claus, an elf. It's entirely up to you, okay? But just draw one, and just draw one on one side. Okay, now, once you've got it prepared, you're going to show the same side multiple times. This is why they call it the paddle move. Now you want to hold it like you'd hold a pencil or pen as if you were drawing, okay, or writing. Now you want to have the long end of the paddle facing downwards toward the audience. And what's going to happen is it looks as if I'm just flipping the paddle up and down to show you both sides. But what's happening is as I flip it up, because otherwise I'd reveal the reindeer, I flip it in my fingers. Do you see that? So it looks like I'm showing you both sides, but I'll try to show it in slow motion here. As I flip it up, I turn it. Do you see that? So that's why they call it the paddle move. I'm showing you the same side over and over. Now, to make the reindeer appear, first you need to find a reindeer. They're sometimes hard to find. Oh, there's one. Okay. Now, this is another principle in magic. This shows the principle that when a bigger motion can cover a smaller motion. The motion of me throwing the reindeer at the popsicle stick covers the smaller motion of me flipping the stick. So let me show this to you in full speed. It looks like I've just thrown the reindeer on the popsicle stick, but in slow motion, that's all that's happened. Now you need to show the reindeer side multiple times, showing that there's now a reindeer on both sides of the stick. Okay? Now, to make the reindeer disappear, again, we're going to have a bigger motion cover a smaller motion. The bigger motion of me rubbing my hand across to grab the reindeer covers the smaller motion of me flipping the stick. Okay? So altogether, it looks like this, but full speed, it looks like this. Then I'm going to let the reindeer go to play its reindeer games. And now one more time, I'm going to show the popsicle stick being empty on both sides. Isn't that cool? This is a really simple trick, but it does take practice. It does take practice. And it's very versatile. You could put anything on this stick. You could put a reindeer, Santa, Mrs. Claus, an elf. I mean, it doesn't even have to be a holiday trick. It could be a pumpkin at Halloween. It could be anything. It could be your favorite sticker. You could use this trick for anything and really get creative. But now you know the paddle move. And as we know, with magic, we don't want to necessarily reveal how it's done. Not that we're trying to keep secrets, because we don't want to keep secrets. We want to keep happy surprises. And this is a happy surprise. When people don't know how we do it, it's more fun that way. So I hope you have a lot of fun performing your new magic trick to your friends this holiday season. You know what time it is. It's time to learn how to make this super cool balloon reindeer. That's right. You're going to learn how to make this balloon reindeer, and all you're going to need is a balloon. The size of balloon is a 260 sculpting animal balloon and a pump. So once you have those, let's get started. This is the nozzle of the balloon, and in most animals will be the nose or the face. The other end usually will be the tail. So just stick the pump in the nozzle. Now a little quick tip. You want to make sure as you're pumping that you hold the balloon to the pump, otherwise it will shoot off. So you want to blow the balloon up, and you want to blow it about 3/4 of the way. So you want to leave about maybe 4 inches at the end of the balloon that's not blowing up. That gives you room to sculpt. Now you always want to release a little bit of air, and then you want to tie it. Now, some people have a difficult time tying balloons. All you want to do is wrap it around your 2 fingers and then stick the little nozzle end through the hole like that. Now, it's important when making a balloon animal to visualize what it is you're trying to create. This is going to become this. So you have to look at it. We've got a pretty big nose. We've got big antlers, a long neck, long legs, a body, and a little tail. So you need to think about that ahead of time, because if you make your head too big, you won't have any room for the rest of the balloon. So we want to make, now to twist it, I'm right-handed. That means I write with my right hand. So I usually hold it with my left and I pinch it with my right. So you want to pinch a bubble about 1.5 inches and then twist it 3 times. 3 times. Then hold that in your hand and twist 4 more bubbles, which will be about 1 inch in size. So if this is 1.5 inches, a little bit smaller than this, you want to twist 4 more. Now, I know that I've got bigger hands, so something that helps people that have smaller hands is that when you make them, as you make them, hold them, press them against your body, and then you can continue to make them and they won't come undone on you. So you want to make 4 bubbles like this. Once you're done, it should look something like this. Okay? Now you want to take the first twist and the last twist and fold them over. Now you want to twist them around like this. So now we've got the head and the first antler. Right now it kind of looks like a poodle, but it's going to be a reindeer. Now, you want to do 4 more bubbles, just like before. So twist 4 more bubbles, 1 inch in size. Okay, once you're done, just like before, first twist and last twist. Twist those together, and now you have the head of the reindeer. And there's the nose. And if that was Rudolph, you'd have a red nose. Now, you want to make a neck, pretty big, but not as big as the legs, because now we're going to make 2 legs. Okay, so you've got the neck and 2 legs. Again, the first twist and the last twist, you fold them over and twist them together. Okay, so now it's kind of coming together. You can see the antlers, the nose, the neck, the 2 front legs. We're now going to make a smaller body, 2 big back legs, and a small tail. So there's 4 bubbles this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little tail, medium-sized body, and 2 big back legs. You twist those together, and now you have a reindeer. Now, I know that this is much more difficult than it looks. It might seem easy, but in my life, I have literally made tens of thousands of balloon animals. So I've had a lot of practice. But I promise you, if you continue to practice, and you will be able to make this cool little reindeer. And in another of my videos, I showed how to make a little rat. So hopefully we'll get you started on a new hobby of making balloon animals. Not only is it fun for you, but it's fun for your friends you get to share all your cool balloon sculptings with. So this could be a cool little decoration on the dinner table at Christmas or around the house. So have fun with it and happy holidays. So, was that a lot of fun? I hope you had a lot of fun today at our Christmas Magic Extravaganza. And this Christmas, when you're at home with your family celebrating in this season of giving, I want you to remember that it's not about how much money you spend. It's really about giving from the heart. Maybe you could give your mom and dad or make them a nice Christmas card. Maybe you could share with your brother and sister and even just spend some time with them. These are the kind of things that will create a Christmas that you will never forget. A Christmas that is bigger than life. So I want to thank you so much for joining me here today. I ask that you like, share, and subscribe to my channel so you can learn and see even more magic. And I wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas. See you next time.